And I want to move on to this clip from Jen Psaki. All right, let me pull this up in Chrome so we can actually listen to it because listening is important. Sometimes listening matters. Oh, Chrome tab. There we go. All right, let's hear what Jen Psaki had to say about teachers talking to kindergartners about if they are a boy or a girl.
Specifically,
oh God, hang on.
Don't parents have a right to have concern? I mean, we're talking specifically here about teaching about sex in kindergarten through third grade. I have to say, as a parent, I would have problems with that.
But the law is not about teaching sex education. It's about teaching about gender identity. And so what do you do if a parent or a kid, should I say a kid in one of these elementary schools says, what about Sally? Sally has two moms, or I'm not sure if I'm a girl or a boy. I mean, these are kids who are experiencing, these moments in their lives.
Okay.
I also think that...
Pause. Hang on. That's not the part that I want to talk about yet, but just show in the chat. What is the correct answer if a 5-year-old at school says, I'm not sure if I'm a girl or a boy? What is the correct answer to a 5-year-old, a little human who probably doesn't even know how to tie their shoes? What is the answer to them when they say, I'm not sure if I'm a girl or a boy? Yes, that the teacher is not a biologist and is not able to help the child, or go ask mom and dad. Go ask mom and dad. You know, this isn't the answer I would give the child, but yeah, kids are too young. Parents. Maybe you're a dinosaur. Don't give them any ideas, Zacho. Come on. Yes, that is the correct answer. But Jen Psaki does not want parents to actually be involved in their kids' lives. They want the schools to run everything. And so that's just not good enough. But that's actually not the part of her clip that I wanted to talk about. Let's continue.
There is not a big record of there being either sex education or extensive gender identity education in these schools. And this is creating a problem or a political cudgel about an issue that I don't think exists.
Don't parents have...
Isn't that interesting? Let's listen to that last part again. Let's just one more time.
We're experiencing, these moments in their lives. I also think that there is not a big record of there being either sex education or extensive gender identity education in these schools. And this is creating a problem or a political cudgel about an issue that I don't think exists.
So Jen Psaki has just told us that she does not believe that gender or sex ed is being taught to kindergartners through third grade. Okay, great. Awesome. If that's true, Jen, then why would you be pissed off at a law banning you being able to talk about gender and sexual identity issue or gender and sexuality issues with 5 to 8-year-olds? If it's not happening, then why is Disney losing billions of dollars in value because of their opposition to a law that bans the thing that you just said isn't happening? Isn't it funny that this is always the excuse they make? This is always, universally, every single time. That's not really happening in K through 12 schools. I just don't know what you're talking. We still hear this today. Mountains and mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence all over the country of critical race theory absolutely being taught in schools, of social emotional learning absolutely being executed in schools, of gender and sexuality absolutely being discussed in schools, of the state of Vermont right now is trying to pass a law that would make it legal for schools to medically transition children without telling the parents. It's actually a bill right now. It says so on the first effing page of the bill. But Jen Psaki says it's just not happening. I don't know what you're talking about. We actually, dude, we have a video from the Burlington School District of a 12-year-old saying she came out with the help of a guidance counselor in the 5th effing grade. I understand it's not 3rd grade, it's 5th grade. Big difference. But why is everyone so upset if Jen Psaki is just like, it's just not even happening? I don't know what you're talking about. Why are we even having this conversation in the first place? They do this every single time. Every single time the Democrats tell you. I don't even know why we're having this conversation. I just don't understand it. It's not happening in schools. You're just making it up. It's just a political ploy, and well-funded activists are just spreading these lies in order to win elections. I don't even know why this is a big deal. Every single time you hear Jen Psaki or any Democrat ever say something to that effect, that tells you that is exactly and precisely what they're doing, because they wouldn't be so upset about it otherwise. That's all on that one. Moving on.